In this episode, I'm going to go over some classic robot voices that you can do for your games. These could be for robots, golems, computer interfaces, AI, and so on. One of the challenges for doing this for us is that voices in games and movies tend to have a large amount of post-processing. They can pick sections, make them go high, loop parts for glitches, and so on. We're going to try to imitate these, but let's be realistic about what we can achieve. So first, let's start with some sources of inspiration. There are many sources out there we can draw upon, but for this video, I'm going to focus on Max Headroom, the Spine from Steam-powered Giraffe, GLaDOS, and Siri. Max Headroom was a cultural hit in the 80s.
Of the greatest epics ever produced in the history of television.
Max was played by actor Matt Fuller, who has quite an amazing voice. When playing Max, he speaks normally, but then throws in glitches,
Sorry.
catching and repeating sounds, or going high or low on specific words and sounds. Then they would edit the video, splicing in with him laughing or yelling to create additional glitch effects. We can't do the latter part, but we can certainly emulate parts of it. So I'm going to start off with a phrase. I am spring-loaded, and I'm here to show you around. Lubricate your legs, and let's go. For Max Headroom, I'm going to pick the start of a few words and repeat them like a glitch, that or kind of sounds. I'm then going to throw in a few words that are much higher or lower than they should be, but otherwise try to keep a fairly neutral tone. Hi there, I'm spring loaded, and I'm here to show you around. Lubricate your legs, and let's go. I think we kind of caught the essence. The next one I'm going to do is GLaDOS. Now this one's interesting. When it speaks, it's almost musical, as if making words out of sounds that were not designed to be words. That kind of sound.
Well done. Here come the test results.
To emulate this, I'm going to be taking small breaks in between syllables to separate them out. This will make it sound like it's being put together rather than spoken fluently. Hi there. I am spring-loaded, and I am here to show you around. Lubricate your legs, and let's go. That one came out actually a little bit better than I was expecting. I'm also going to do one a little bit faster. Let's see how that one compares. Hi there. I am spring-loaded, and I am here to show you around. Lubricate your legs, and let's go. You can see on this image of the recording how there are these clear gaps. I'll compare it to the original phrase, which I spoke normally. You can see how there's that clear start and stop. I think that's what gives it that weird robotic sound. I'm also trying to emulate the tone a bit more, so using more like huh sounds rather than huh. It may only seem slightly different, but huh, as opposed to huh. Hello there, and welcome. Hello there, and welcome. As you get a bit faster, you can kind of speed it together. Hello there, and welcome. My name is Spring-Loaded, and I am here to show you around. Next, we're going to jump to the Spine, who's very different. And look, I am doing him a bit of disservice focusing on the character's voice, given how amazing the movements are in conveying the robotic nature of the character. But I do what I do. The Spine occasionally glitches, but generally uses an over-top, exaggerated way of speaking that sounds like it's been recorded.
Well, hello there. I'm the Spine.
The key here is to really focus on exaggeration of the words. Let them hang in the air. Hi there. I'm spring-loaded, and I'm here to show you around. Lubricate your legs, and let's go. So we're exaggerating the words, and we're letting them hang. Hello. Hi there. Hello and hi there. Welcome to the show. Take a seat. We won't be long. So lots of showmanship in the words and letting them hang afterwards. Trying to make them sound recorded, a little bit artificial. Hello. As opposed to hello. Last but not least, we have Siri. This voice is quite similar to GLaDOS, but it's a little bit more free-flowing and a lot more monotone. Tries to stay at exactly the same pitch. You can use the occasional syllable gap to tinge it with a bit of robotic style. Hi there. I am spring-loaded, and I am here to show you around. Lubricate your legs, and let's go. A good tip for this one as well is to keep your face as passive as possible. This helps demonstrate to the players a lack of feeling and emotion. You're simply speaking recorded words. Lastly, let's do a crazy standard robot. So going to make your voice as nasally as possible and speak in as much of a monotone as possible. Hi there, I am spring-loaded and I am here to show you around. Lubricate your legs and let's go. This one's probably the quintessential robot voice. I quite enjoy doing it, but it is nice to switch in some of the other ones sometimes. And that's a wrap. Thanks for listening to this episode of GMspiration, and remember to always have fun.